Beetlejuice 3 update, Tim Burton casts doubt on new sequel, what you need to know. Just when we thought the ghost with the most might be making a grand return, Tim Burton throws a curveball that might just change everything. Beetlejuice 3 was reportedly on the fast track to production, according to a statement from Warner Bros. Pictures CEO Michael DeLuca. However, in a recent twist, Tim Burton, the original visionary behind the Beetlejuice phenomenon, expressed his surprise and skepticism about these plans during an interview with The Hollywood Reporter. While discussing the upcoming second season of Wednesday alongside Jenna Ortega, Burton was questioned about the sequel's imminent production. His response? "Really? Nobody told me. Maybe I've been replaced." This comment not only raises eyebrows but also stirs the pot of speculation. Jenna Ortega, known for her role as Astrid in the Beetlejuice series, also admitted to being in the dark about the new installment. Burton's lack of enthusiasm for continuing the franchise was palpable. He hinted that perhaps the direction and decisions were moving forward without his creative input. This revelation invites us to ponder the future of Beetlejuice 3 without Tim Burton at the helm. What would that mean for the style and spirit of the film? And here's where it gets controversial: if Burton isn't involved, should the project proceed at all? This situation opens up a broader discussion about the role of original creators in the sequels to their works. Are sequels without the original visionaries' touch doomed to fall short of expectations, or can new perspectives breathe fresh life into well-loved tales? I invite you to share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Could Beetlejuice 3 still capture the unique charm of its predecessors without Tim Burton, or is his involvement crucial to its success? Tim Burton's shocking reaction to Beetlejuice 3 news. Tim Burton seems to be out of the loop regarding Beetlejuice 3, and fans are left wondering what's next for the beloved franchise. It's official, Tim Burton and Jenna Ortega's Wednesday will return for a third season, but Beetlejuice 3 remains uncertain. On Wednesday, Netflix confirmed the renewal of Wednesday, the hit series starring Jenna Ortega and directed by the iconic Tim Burton. This news comes as no surprise, given the show's massive success and the strong chemistry between Ortega and Burton. In a recent interview with The Hollywood Reporter, the creators of Wednesday, Alfred Goff and Miles Miller, expressed their ambitious vision for the series, hoping to extend it to a total of 7 seasons. However, this lofty goal might face challenges, considering the busy schedules of both Ortega and Burton. But here's where it gets controversial: when The Hollywood Reporter mentioned that Warner Bros. Had announced plans to develop a third Beetlejuice movie, Burton seemed caught off guard. "Really? Nobody told me. Maybe I've been replaced," he quipped. This response highlights the uncertainty surrounding the future of the Beetlejuice franchise, especially since Burton is a crucial figure in its identity. Burton's skepticism isn't unfounded. He pointed out that it took 35 years to make the second Beetlejuice film, and he's not optimistic about returning for a third. "By the time they get around to making it, I'll be 105. I know those odds are not good," he joked. Despite his reservations, Burton admitted that he thoroughly enjoyed making the second film, appreciating the improvisation and the return of the original cast, including Jenna Ortega. "But it's like trying to recreate the Wednesday dance scene. I love the characters, but I don't necessarily see it," he added. Jenna Ortega, who played Lydia in the second Beetlejuice film, echoed Burton's sentiments. She speculated that her character might be written out if the project moves forward without Burton. Maybe her character, Astrid, dies and goes to heaven instead of the netherworld. "They should just take baby Beetlejuice on tour and send him to Hawaii," she mused. Ortega firmly believes that Burton's involvement is essential for the project's success. "Without him involved, what is it? It is what it is because of Tim. There's no other film you can compare Beetlejuice to. So why would you do that? That would be a tad disrespectful," she stated. And this is the part most people miss: Burton's attachment to his work runs deep. "I feel very proprietary about everything I do, even if I don't own the characters," he explained. His frustration was evident when the Beetlejuice Broadway musical was produced without his input. "I got pissed," he admitted. Warner Bros. Would do well to tread carefully if they plan to proceed with Beetlejuice 3 without Burton's blessing. So, what does the future hold for Beetlejuice? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear: Tim Burton's involvement is crucial, and fans will be watching closely to see how this unfolds. What do you think? Should Warner Brothers move forward with Beetlejuice 3 without Tim Burton, or should they wait until he's ready to return? Share your thoughts in the comments. Tim Burton reacts to Beetlejuice musical. I got P** said, behind the scenes. Did Tim Burton just throw shade at the Beetlejuice musical? It seems the acclaimed director, known for his visually stunning and quirky films like Edward Scissorhands, Batman, and of course, Beetlejuice, wasn't exactly thrilled with the Broadway adaptation of his iconic ghost story. This revelation came to light during a recent interview with The Hollywood Reporter, where Burton discussed the upcoming second season of his hit Netflix series, Wednesday. But here's where it gets controversial. When asked about the musical, which premiered in 2018, Burton expressed a strong sense of ownership over his creations. I feel very proprietary about everything I do, even if I don't own the characters, he stated. And then came the bombshell: when they did the Beetlejuice musical, I got pissed. This candid admission certainly raises eyebrows and leaves us wondering what exactly rubbed Burton the wrong way. Did he dislike the creative direction? The music? The casting? He unfortunately didn't elaborate on the specifics of his displeasure, leaving fans to speculate. What do you think could have been the source of his frustration? Let us know in the comments. And this is the part most people miss. While Burton was tight-lipped about the musical, he did touch upon the long-awaited Beetlejuice 2, released in 2024, and the possibility of a third film. He acknowledged the lengthy 35-year gap between the original and the sequel, humorously remarking that he'd be 105 by the time a third installment rolls around. While he admitted to thoroughly enjoying making the second film, he expressed doubt about a third, stating that Warner Brothers was initially hesitant even about Beetlejuice 2. He loves the characters, he explained, but doesn't necessarily envision another film. This might disappoint some fans eager for more Beetlejuice antics, but it also underscores Burton's commitment to quality over quantity. For those unfamiliar with the original film, it follows a recently deceased couple who become ghosts haunting their former home. Enter Beetlejuice, a boisterous and mischievous bioexorcist from the netherworld, hired to scare away the new living inhabitants. The film's unique blend of humor, horror, and visual flair quickly cemented its status as a cult classic. The Broadway adaptation, meanwhile, enjoyed a surprisingly successful run. After the release of the original cast recording and a Tony Awards appearance, ticket sales soared, making it a sleeper hit of the 2018/2019 season. The show's popularity was further boosted by the viral success of the song Say My Name on TikTok, coinciding with the release of Beetlejuice 2. The musical played a remarkable 679 performances across 2 Broadway theaters before embarking on a national tour. This begs the question: if the musical was so successful, why did Burton react so negatively? Is it simply a case of an artist's protective instincts, or is there something more to the story? Beyond Beetlejuice, Burton's impressive portfolio includes the film adaptation of Stephen Sondheim's Sweeney Todd, Big Fish, and the animated musicals The Nightmare Before Christmas and Corpse Bride. He also directed episodes of the second season of Wednesday, further showcasing his versatility and enduring influence on popular culture. So, what are your thoughts on Burton's reaction to the musical? Do you agree with his perspective, or do you think he's being overly critical? Share your opinions in the comments below.